A potent atmospheric river storm associated with a bomb cyclone is producing heavy rains, damaging winds and a significant amount of mountain snowfall in California Wednesday through Thursday. The latest storm is just one in a series of atmospheric river storms to hit the Golden State, with multiple subsequent disturbances set to spin up across the North Pacific in the coming weeks. Depending on how strong they are, there is the potential for significant flooding to occur across central and northern California. The dramatic swing from historically dry to very wet conditions in parts of California is in line with what climate change is expected to bring to the Golden State, studies show. An estimated 174,000 plus customers were without power in California by the evening, as the storm began lashing the state with heavy rains and powerful winds. Marin County in Northern California was experiencing wind gusts of up to 85 miles per hour as heavy rainfall entered the Bay Area in the late afternoon, according to the local National Weather Service office. California issued a state of emergency Wednesday afternoon to support response and recovery efforts to the storm statewide, according to the governor's office. Before the heaviest rains hit Wednesday afternoon, evacuations were ordered for parts of Santa Cruz County due to flooding and mudslide concerns. The National Weather Service has hoisted flash flood watches, high wind warnings, winter storm warnings and other alerts across most of the state as an intensifying bomb cyclone approaches the west coast. A coastal flood advisory is in effect for parts of San Francisco Bay, as well. Wrapping around the storm center is a prolific atmospheric river, which could dump as much as 10 inches of rain and 4 feet of snow in some spots. Atmospheric rivers are narrow currents of moisture-laden air that can transport vast amounts of water vapor thousands of miles. The new is warning of landslides, widespread flooding in lower elevations and impassable roadways in the mountains as snow falls at rapid rates. Extensive flight delays were expected due to the high winds. A series of storms have already hit the state in December, raising the odds of flooding, and computer models are showing a continuation of very wet conditions through mid-January. If this comes to pass, it will yield a major case of weather whiplash, as a drought-parched state sees a sudden lurch into major flooding. According to climate scientist Daniel Swain, if the subsequent storms hit hard, the ultimate price tag of these events could exceed $1 billion. The stage is set for something potentially big to happen, Swain said. An ongoing simulation of the potential impacts to California from a series of severe atmospheric river events, known as Arc Storm 2.0, found the cost of a month-long series of relentless atmospheric river storms would be greater than a strong earthquake striking near one of California's population centers.